Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And now in today's video, while we'll be exploring a bit more of this place of Dubai, I'll also be sharing with you a few very important things which I would want to share. Okay guys, so before I leave, I'd like to start off by informing you that what are the few things which you should do. Go ahead and make post about it on your LinkedIn. Dubai Mall. So once you have identified the skills which are important for you for that thing, how it will help you is that you will be able to enroll for the exact kind of say for example like courses or like stuff like that, which will help you truly imbibe that skill. So hence that initial level of having that focus is extremely important for you, so that right from the first day you can acquire all of those skills. You would have exact idea of which subjects are the extremely important ones for you, and from there you would be somebody who's far more focused than all the others out there, and who would exactly know that what skills you have to acquire. And what you also need to know about finding skills and then starting to acquire skills, which is what I'll be explaining you in the fourth this thing as well, the point as well, is that when you start to acquire a skill, you may have to spend almost an entire year for you to truly master that. So hence, if you start it right now, if you get the exact idea of what you want to do, then it will always be an extremely amazing thing for you. So food over, now back to some work. I have to wind up some work for a client before I head out to any other place, either inside this mall or somewhere else, because now I have to go and scout for the laptops. One, I'll check for a shop in a mall, then after that I'll go outside. So let's catch up on some work, after which we'll get started with our trip again. So now I'll talk to you about the fourth and a very important step which you've got to do. Now you have found out that what skills are important for you. You've got to practice and implement those skills, and you need to become an expert in those skills eventually. How, when I was an MBA student, how was I able to do all of these things? A very simple advice, and this fourth thing is about this one thing, that you've got to start a blog. You have to start a blog for yourself. Now when I'm saying that you have to start a blog, allow me to explain you that how will it help you in acquiring the skills which you are interested in. Point one, that whenever you will learn anything from either an online course or during your MBA, what you have to do is that come back and create a good long form article on whatever you have learned. Now, when you're creating that entire article, you are effectively summarizing all the things which you have acquired, and hence the process of creating that article is going to help you truly understand that topic. Now, once you've created that article, you need to ensure that you need to create it in a SEO, search engine optimized manner, so that whenever you'll upload that article onto your site, onto your own blog, then it will also start to appear in the search engines. From there, with each week, as you create one article after the other, you are effectively acquiring that skill in a good manner, as well as you're creating a lot of content, and that content is going to help you build your brand in your specific area, in your specific skill. So, for example, if I was a student and if I were to say that, okay, my objective is that I want to be in the ed tech industry, okay, then probably I would go ahead and I would start a blog on ed tech. And I would also, first of all, I would go and find out that, okay, what are the skills which are important for me if I want to say have a product management sort of a job role in an edtech organization. And now, whenever I'll create my blog on that edtech domain, I would create my articles around all of those skills. So effectively, as I'm acquiring those skills, I'm creating some articles on that skills, as well as that, say suppose after half an year, when your MBA, it would start in about half an year from there, you would not even realize that you would have created some 50 odd good articles, and a lot of them would also be on the search engine. And now you, while you're an MBA student, will be available online to the world on the first page of the search engine of the Google, and you would be a brand in edtech. So effectively, whichever outcome you are interested in, be it on campus placements, off campus placements, or having your own startup, then it's very important for you that you are able to create a brand in that area, and then you will be able to do a lot more from it. You will be able to attract a lot of opportunities for yourself. So I'm sure that you've completely understood it up till here. This was the fourth thing which you need to start off, that start a blog after you have completely identified that which skills are important for you. So it seems I have completed my work for right now. I spent a few hours over here. I completed a few things. I took a phone call, a very important call, and now finally I'll be heading to that shop where I'll explore some laptops. I've already shared with you 4 important things. I'll be sharing a few more with you, and with that, I hope that you will be all excited to start off with these things so that you can make the most out of your MBA. Off to the laptop shop. Okay, the shop which I have to go to, Sharaf TG, is somewhere close by. I've gone there already. I've discussed a few laptops and need to finalize one. And so malls across everywhere are basically the same. There's no change, there's no novelty in anything. Yeah, so here's the shop. I'm going in. This is a book wonderland. So just got done with the computer store, and I was able to find the laptop which I was really interested in. I've been able to finalize the model. So just got done with the computer store. I've been able to finalize which one do I take the laptop. and now I'm in this wonderland, this amazing bookstore out here. And whenever I go to any shopping place and if there is a bookstore or a stationery store, I just have to go there. I mean, I just cannot control the urge, so I'll be spending some time over here and then back to somewhere else to check the prices of the laptop, and we'll catch up with you shortly. Hi guys, and welcome back. So I was not able to shoot a lot of things because the battery of my phone had started to die and I didn't have a power bank, so I just had my food up there in that place, and now I'll be heading home. It's around 12 o'clock at night, and the entire day I was out trying to find out a good laptop for my own self, and I did find one. So the fifth point, there was another thing which I wanted to say to you, to speak to you about your MBA, and that point is really important for you because up till now I have explained you about it, how you need to build your own blog, you need to build your own place wherein you can put out a lot of your articles and everything else. Now once you have created that, you will slowly start to see the impact of it, and that is what you need to aim at. So the fifth thing is that as you're creating a lot of articles on it, start to experiment with the articles, start to experiment with all of those things, and try and see that how it can align with all the things which you do at your B school. For example, in your B school you would have to do a lot of case analysis. Now for that, for you to really make good use of your entire blog, and for you to also properly understand it, how you should do a case analysis, you should try and create a few articles in which you are completely trying to analyze a case. From that, how it will help you is that you would be practicing the same things day in and day out, and you would in fact go on to create what I say is a body of work. It is very important for you to have that. You should see it effectively as your own portfolio, wherein by the end of the entire year or about half a year, you have a lot of content, you have a lot of things which are important for your MBA, which are important for the outcome which you are absolutely interested to have, and you can do all of those things. Now sixth point, and a very important one which you should not skip at all, which which I can guarantee you a lot of students would skip, but this sixth point is one additional point which I am sharing, and this can make the entire change to you. Start freelancing. You as an MBA student can become an expert as soon as you start to freelance, as soon as you start to help various organizations around the world with a lot of things which they are trying to achieve. When you are freelancing, you are applying whatever you skills imbibe in your MBA, you are applying it in the actual world. It's very important for you to freelance as well. So from all of these 6 steps, I'm sure that what you would have understood is that right now, as you are about to go to a new school, you are about to go to a B school, you can start off from the first step, and as and when your B school will start to unfold, you will be able to do a lot of things, and you would realize that in terms of the skills, in terms of the focus, and in terms of the clarity of where you want to be, you would be much ahead of everyone else in your MBA. So with that, I would head home wherein I would close the vlog, and most likely you'll see me in another day wherein I'll be sharing with you something else about your MBA and how you can get the maximum out of it so that you can get the most out of your life and create the best outcomes for yourself. See you there from Dubai.